Oraxia, dubbed the long-awaited spiderframe, is the first Warframe with a full arachnid theme, realized after years of community requests. Once the personal guardian of Albrecht and Trati, a key figure in Warframe's lore, Araxia was left behind in a hidden zone called Scholar's Landing. There, she was trapped for an age, mentally eroded by the Indifference, a malevolent force that whispered to her in Albrecht's voice. Driven mad and corrupted, Araxia's story is steeped in tragedy and mystery. Her re-emergence occurs during the Isleweaver update, part of the Duviri expansion, and players must confront her to earn her parts and unlock her secrets. Welcome everyone, it's your entertainer for today's video, where we will go over and showcasing the newly released Warframe Araxia that was released with the recent expansion of Isleweaver. From her abilities and ultimate to even the best weapons that combo well with her, there are so many things to weave through. So like a fly in a web, let's get unstuck. Like all of the other frames that have come and passed, there are few yet many options to reward yourself. This arachnid baddie after all of your trials and struggles. In case you are those with a surplus of platinum on hand and have just been waiting for a new frame to drop or just been meaning to test her out, then you can easily just purchase her on launch. Meanwhile, also can grab her bundle that comes with multiple weapons like the ones we will discuss later in the video, but also other different cosmetics and even boosters for you to try out. Reasonably, if you're itching to also try the new event Isleweaver, then you're in luck, as after its completion is another way to obtain Araxia. Through the Duviri expansion, can you access the Isleweaver questline and defeat the Fragmented, a boss in Scholar's Landing, to collect Scuttler husks, which trading a 120 total husks, 60 for blueprint, 20 each for chassis, neuroptics, and systems with either Acrithis or Dominus Thrax. All this effort and different mechanics could have you guessing if this new frame is actually worth all the struggle without knowing all of her kit, and with that brings us further down the line towards the next section. With her base stats already looking impressive at level 30, even from the beginning with all of her powerhouse movesets, you could tell that she was definitely a force to be reckoned with and a must-have as a purchase for your next Warframe. Between her passive of Predator's Lurk, which while wall latching, Araxia becomes invisible for 8 seconds. This duration can be refreshed as long as she remains latched, allowing creative use of vertical spaces for stealth engagements, to her crushing Mercy's Kiss that lets her leap at a weakened enemy using her arachnid limbs. Dealing toxin damage is just icing on the webbed cake. With other abilities such as Webbed Embrace, which fires a wide-spreading web that cocoons and immobilizes enemies while increasing their damage vulnerability that spreads among targets, making this a powerful setup move that is compatible with Helminth and Railjack systems, or for longer ranged attacks as Widow's Brood that launches a volley of toxin darts in a frontal cone. Enemies poisoned and killed by this ability spawn scuttlers, small spider allies that assist Araxia by attacking nearby targets and spreading status effects, and which makes her a menace just like an actual spider. With all of these impressive abilities so far, nothing is compared to her last intimidating one, Silken Stride, to which Araxia unfurls her hidden spider legs and enters prowling mode, gaining immunity to status effects, boosted max health, increased movement speed, and even bonus toxin damage for ranged weapons, which kills during this mode cause enemies to explode in a toxic burst. And additionally, tapping dodge allows her to launch a silken thread to latch onto surfaces, auto-triggering her Predator's Lurk, passive for instant stealth entry. When you think of Warframe, many things come to mind, such as different lore aspects, exciting new ways to design, and even how to strengthen the Warframe themselves. But most importantly, you also plan out what kind of artillery to equip, and even how to optimize it to the fullest extent. Many weapons come to mind that accompany the poison effect that is with almost everything Araxia does, which is why a personal recommendation would be the Mire, that already deals an increasing amount of the effect upon impact. Then again, to To be fair, there are many that would say otherwise, as since a few weapons were released upon her release, like the Spinnerex that is a toxin-infused whip, and on death, afflicted enemies can burst to spread poison, and without forgetting to mention Cyotide, and these throwable barbs that paralyze and group enemies. Alternate fire drops a snaring cluster for crowd control. An optimizable strategy for her if you're looking to main Araxia in your next boss fight. It is ideal for stealth-based, toxin-centric gameplay. So try and chain Mercy's Kiss on weakened targets to sustain health energy, while also synchronizing Webbed Embrace and Cyotid for crowd control, then murder with Widow's Brood. Multiple other types of playstyles and different variety of damage outputs and stealth builds come to mind that are just a sum of the abundance of ways. Oraxia is a unique addition to the Warframe roster, a long-anticipated spider frame combining stealth, poison, mobility, and minion mechanics. She brings a refreshing verticality to gameplay with her thread slingshot and wall latch invisibility, while her abilities provide a blend of solo sustain, enemy control, and burst explosions. Whether you're weaving through enemy lines or silently snaring entire squads in webbing, Araxia thrives when played as a methodical predator, deadly, deliberate, and ever in motion. This has been your entertainer reminding you, if you enjoyed the video, to like or even subscribe for even more content. Sure to come here, and also encouraging you to stay humble, stay positive, and always remember to hit them with the wubs.